just to show how much ice we've got and what I've been riding on. I figured maybe I'd try to skate up my laneway. Yeah, that's not too bad. And if you wonder why I got a hockey stick, it's because I'm Canadian. Skating doesn't seem right without a stick in my hand. Whew. Yeah. So, the icy laneway. We've definitely got some ice. Doesn't take much to get zipping along. Whew, over my ice trench, all the way down to the neighbor. Minus 3.3 degrees C. Minus 3.3 degrees Celsius. And my starting mileage is 66,591.6. 66,591.6 starting mileage. Right on. Starting to snow. It's been a couple hours since my little ice skating vid over the trench. And we got a bit of snow covering the icy laneway. Probably a bit of snow covering the icy roads. Alright, looks good. Oh, the worst part is getting out my laneway. Nice bit of snow. Well, it was fun skating in the laneway. I hope some of that vid turns out. Just to show what I'm driving at it. For the last couple days anyway. The last two vids. And this one. So I went for my skate. And then here comes a train. I wonder how close he is. And I went in and started preparing a smoked pork shoulder roast. Oh, he's way down there. Put it in the crock pot with some beer and some barbecue sauce, and I'm gonna make some pulled pork sandwiches tonight. Yeah. And then I'm just trying to walk out the door. And one of my motocross buddies phones me. To talk about road racing. He's thinking that he'd like to maybe get a road race bike for his next hobby. And head down to the track with it. So he was asking my opinion and kind of hedging if I'd be interested in doing it with him. He's a smart guy. Let's get the mechanic to go racing with him. That's a good idea. Well, he's one of my good friends, and I'd almost think that maybe getting my little FZ600 ready for the track might be a plan. Or maybe I can convince Trixie that I can afford to buy half a road race bike. A vintage road race bike. Yeah, to keep the costs down. I think that's kind of what my buddy was leaning for during our conversation anyway, was maybe a vintage full race bike. So he made me promise to call him when I get home from my ride. I said, dude, I'm standing here sweating, I gotta go. Heading out for a PBC ride. And he's like, well, call me when you get back, and I want that vintage website. I'll check some stuff out and I'll get back to you. So he's having a slow day at work and dreaming of road race motorcycles. I know my buddies are scared to finance fun little projects like this, as long as we're having fun. So, those are awesome friends to have. Maybe it won't be too hard on my pocketbook, and maybe I can get some good GoPro footage of some of our local Ontario road race tracks. But I wouldn't give up on motocross. He was asking me if I'm signed up to race and who I'm racing with. And I haven't got any of my club memberships yet, so I don't even know, but I do want to put in a few races. And I know that Trip and Riding both want to race, so I'm still kind of stuck in the motocross scene. But I think that the road race scene would be a lot of fun too. Pending mileage 66,609.7. 66,609.7 kilometers pending mileage. I think you guys can see that. Right on. Still getting a little bit of snow. It's covering the ice. Crazy D out.